The three-dimensional modes of packing can be easily understood by dividing the whole process into three steps. Close packing of spheres in one dimension. In one-dimension close packing, there is just one way of arranging the spheres. Here, the spheres are arranged in a row touching one another. As a result, each sphere is in contact with two neighboring spheres. Thus, in one-dimensional close packing, the coordination number is 2. Close packing of spheres in two dimension. Close packing structures in two dimension can be generated by stacking rows of one-dimensionally closed packed spheres, one above the other. This can be done in two ways: square close packing and hexagonal close packing. Square close packing. In this type of packing, the second row of spheres is placed in contact with first row in such a way that the spheres of the second row are placed exactly above the spheres of first row. In such an arrangement, the spheres are aligned horizontally and vertically such that each sphere is in contact with 4 other spheres. So, the coordination number is 4. If we call the first row as A-type row, the second row being exactly same as the first row, so it is also called as A-type. If we keep on placing such similar rows one above the other, then such an arrangement is known as AAA type of arrangement or square packing. Hexagonal close packing. In this type of packing of spheres, the second row of spheres is placed in a staggered manner such that the spheres fit in the depressions of the first row. If we call the first row as A-type, then as the second row is different from the first row, it can be called as B-type. Now, if we place a third row above the second row in the similar manner, we will observe that the third row spheres are aligned with those of first layer, and each sphere is in contact with 6 other spheres. So, the coordination number is 6. Similarly, on placing the fourth layer, we will observe that the fourth row of spheres are aligned with those of second layer. Hence, this type of arrangement is known as ABAB type of arrangement or hexagonal close packing. If we compare square close packing with hexagonal close packing, we will observe that empty spaces are less in hexagonal close packing than compared to square close packing. Now, what are these empty spaces and what role do they play in packing efficiency? The empty spaces in between the spheres are known as voids. These voids are responsible for decrease in packing efficiency of the solid crystal. More the number of voids, less is the packing efficiency of the crystal. Now, you must be wondering what is meant by packing efficiency. We have discussed about this in later part of the section. Now let us study about close packing in 3 dimension. 3-dimensional close packing from 2-dimensional square close packed layers. This type of packing is obtained by placing 2-dimensional square closed packed layer above the first one, such that the spheres of the second layer are exactly above the spheres of the first layer. In this arrangement, the spheres of both the layers are perfectly aligned horizontally and vertically. On arranging layers one after the other in this pattern, we will observe that each sphere is in contact with 6 other spheres. 4 from the same layer, 1 from the layer above, and 1 from the layer below that sphere. So, the coordination number is 6. If we call the first layer as A-type, and since all the layers are also of the same type, this kind of arrangement is known as AAA type of arrangement. On observing carefully, we will find that this arrangement has generated a simple cubic lattice and its unit cell is primitive cubic unit cell. Dimensional close packing from two-dimensional hexagonal closed pack layers. The three-dimensional hexagonal closed pack structure can be obtained by placing two-dimensional hexagonal structures one layer above the other. Placing second layer over the first layer. Let us take a two-dimensional hexagonal closed packed layer A. Notice this layer has triangular voids. Place a similar closed packed layer in such a way that the spheres of the second layer are placed in depressions of the first layer. As the spheres of the second layer are aligned differently as compared to the first layer, so let us call this layer as B-type. On observing, we will notice that not all the triangular voids of the first layer are covered by the spheres of the second layer. This gives rise to a different arrangement and different voids. Voids. There are two types of voids: tetrahedron voids, denoted by T, octahedron voids, denoted by O. Let us study how these voids are formed. When we place a closed packed layer above the depressions of the first layer, we will notice that at some places the triangular voids of the first layer are being covered by the spheres of second layer. At such places, a type of void is formed. This type of void is known as tetrahedral void, T, since a tetrahedron is formed by joining the centers of the 4 surrounding spheres. While at other places, we will notice that the triangular voids of the first layer coincides with the triangular voids of the second layer, such that their triangular shapes do not overlap. At such places, another type of void is formed. This type of void is known as octahedral void, O, since an octahedron is formed by joining the centers of the 6 surrounding spheres. Now, in case we need to calculate the number of tetrahedral and octahedral voids in a crystal structure, then just knowing the number of spheres will serve the purpose. Suppose there are n spheres in the crystal structure, then the number of octahedral voids generated is equal to n. The number of tetrahedral voids generated is equal to 2n. Placing third layer over second layer. Now let us place third layer over second layer. Stacking of third layer over second layer can be done in 2 ways. First, by covering tetrahedral voids. Second, by covering octahedral voids. By covering tetrahedral voids. The tetrahedral voids of the second layer can be covered by placing the spheres of the third layer over them. On doing so, the spheres of the third layer will get exactly aligned with the spheres of the first layer. So, if we can call the first layer as A-type and the second layer as B-type, then the third layer will also be A-type. As the pattern of spheres is repeated alternately in other layers, so this pattern is known as AB-AB pattern, and the structure formed is known as hexagonal close-packed HCP structure. In this type of structure, each sphere is in contact with 12 other spheres, 6 from the same layer, 3 from the bottom layer, and 3 from the top layer. So the coordination number is 12. Covering octahedral voids. The octahedral voids of the second layer can be covered by placing the spheres of the third layer over them. On doing so, the spheres of the third layer are not aligned with the spheres of either first layer or second layer. So, if we call the first layer as A-type and the second layer as B-type, then this third layer will be C-type. Now, if we place the fourth layer over the octahedral voids of the third layer, then the sphere gets aligned with the spheres of the first layer. Thus, this pattern is known as ABC type, and the structure formed is known as cubic close-packed CCP or face-centered cubic FCC structure. In this type of structure, each sphere is in contact with 12 other spheres, 6 from the same layer, 3 from the bottom layer, and 3 from the top layer. So, the coordination number is 12.